Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Welcome to Carmen Katharine's Wreaths. I'm so happy to have you. Hello to all my new subscribers. So today we're going to do something a little simple. I have a lot of requests for DollarTree Easter wreaths. So I was lucky. I hit the jackpot. So I have about 7 rolls. It usually takes about 6. So we're going to use this DollarTree mesh. It's multicolored. We're also going to use their confetti. And the confetti is plastic, so you don't have to worry about it getting watered down and ruining. But what I am going to show you is I took a little bit of each color. And you just take a pipe cleaner and you just wrap it completely around it. Nice and tight. Alright? Because we're going to use a little bit of eggs and everything today. So what I do with this is I take a little bit of hot glue. I'm going to put it right here to melt that all together. Okay? Yay! So we're going to use confetti. The confetti they have is, it comes in like a mixed bag, or you can get bags of separate colors. So, and I got the green, yellow, blue, pink, and purple. Okay? So I have 6 of them made. I might use a little bit on the Easter basket. So I'm going to push this all aside and we're going to get started. So I'm going to move the camera down so everybody can see. This is the pull-through ruffle technique we're using today. So no cutting. How about that? Yay! So I'm using the DollarTree Reform. Like I said, I am using their DollarTree multicolored mesh. We are going to use the zip tie gun to put everything on. You can get this from Walmart, or you can just use zip ties and cut them. You also can get your zip ties from DollarTree as well. Okay, so we are going to get started on this, and this isn't going to be hopefully not too long of a wreath. It's pretty simple and easy to do this technique. But I will show you. We're going to have fun today. So, I got DollarTree Bunny. He's so cute. Look at. He's so cute. They have little baby chicks and stuff. And then I got the DollarTree basket. Now, I know many of you have taken the tinsel off and made mesh and done the pull through this, or the curl. What I did is I just snapped off the middle egg, because we're going to put the bunny inside of it, hanging out of the basket. And I might put a little bit of confetti here. I'm not sure yet. So we'll see as we do the wreath. We're going to be doing this together. It'll be a lot of fun. We also are using DollarTree foam eggs that I have left over. And give it a little bit of color. We're going to use the DollarTree daisies. And I have pink, like a mustard yellow, purple, and then like a, this is kind of like a purple blue, purple, and then blue, and the bright yellow. So we'll be using these as well. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Bear with me. You know, my tutorials sometimes are long, but I don't miss a step. I try to show everybody everything we do so you know how to do it, where to buy it from, how to apply it, so we have no questions on it. This is a beginner's wreath, so this is a lot of fun. Anybody can do this. Great project to do with your grandkids, your great-grandkids, your children. It's a lot of fun. So I have done one of these before with my grandson, and he loved it, and he's 4. So this is something you can get your grandkids together with, or your children, and make. And it's something they're proud of. They can put it on their door. A lot of my younger viewers are actually making Easter wreaths for their school teachers. So how cool is that? My youngest viewer is 10, and we email each other a lot. She's a sweetheart. I'm very proud of her. But her and her mommy are actually going to make one of these for her teacher. So she asked me, and it's a request from one of my favorite little students. I'm very proud of her. She asked me to make this, so I wanted to make it in honor of her. I do not say her name because she is a minor, and I'm very protective. But honey, you know who you are. I love you, and we are going to make an Easter wreath. I am not sure if we're going to be doing the ribbon, but if we do a bow or a ribbon, I have DollarTree ribbon. I have the eggs, the Easter egg ribbon, and then I just found, and I was happy to find it, this is like a plaid Easter ribbon. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So it's got all the pastel colors in it. I'm just very happy, excited to be doing this for her. But this is it. It's beautiful. So let's get started. I'm going to turn the camera down and we're going to get started. Okay, let's get started. So this is a DollarTree frame, like I said. The DollarTree frames are 14.5 inches. And we are going to do this together. So I always start from the outer ring, the second ring in. And I have done many, many pull-throughs since my channel's been open. So this is going to be a lot of fun. So what I do is I take the very ends right here, once you get them around, and I would go through the mesh, around your bar, because you want it to be secure. And you're not going to need a lot of zip ties for this. You can actually use the small zip ties too. They have small ones from DollarTree. So I'm just going to pull it in. And this is going to be beautiful because it's all different colors. It's all the pastels, which is gorgeous. So all you do is you just pull with one hand and scrunch with the other. So as you're pulling it in and you're scrunching with the other. This is all we're doing. It's really, really easy. A lot of fun. So I'm using the DollarTree basket, the tinsel basket, but you can actually take a regular Easter basket, like a wooden one, and you can use it in this. Or there are plastic ones that look like our old-fashioned Easter baskets that actually look like an Easter basket. You can use that inside of this. It would be really cute. See how pretty that is? It's gorgeous. So I am gonna, and you want to make this as tight as you can so it doesn't fall out. Alright? This is all you do. I always go from underneath and pull it through. Some people do it over the top and then under. That just makes it's a lot harder when you do that. This is easier because you're pulling from the roll. Okay. And I've used this technique on a lot of Christmas wreaths, the candy cane, a lot of them. Round wreaths. So this is one of the easy techniques you can do without cutting, so very little fray, so you don't have to worry about it fraying on you and tearing up. I've also done a Halloween wreath like this too. So there you go. Beautiful colors too. There you go. This was a lucky find. That's everyone kept on telling me, Carmen, are you ever going to do the pull through using the DollarTree multicolored mesh? And I was like, my store doesn't have it. We went today and they had it, so I was like a little girl in the candy store. I was so, so happy. So you're going to go over to your next one, pull in. This is all you do. This one has the blue in it. I have only 2 rolls of this, so we're going to mix up colors today too. purple, yellow, and pink in 4 of the rolls. And then I have just the 2 of this one. So like I said, we will be mixing up the colors some. So I'm using this one here, and then we're going to go on to the next color combo. I'm going to do 1 blue on this side, and then 1 over here. And we're just mixing up the blues, that's all we're doing. So again, I go through the mesh. I would take it underneath the bar though, and around, just to give it that security. Make sure you have flat side in. Yes, you can use the cable tie gun. It's easy because it cuts it for you. So those of you that have arthritis, this is a lifesaver. So, like I said, I only have 2 of the blue. It's really, really pretty. Pretty. I want, I think I'm going to do this over here. For mixing them up. It does take about 6 to 7 rolls, I will say that. So again, ends in. Okay, you want your ends in. Zip tie in through the mesh, flat side always in. Take it underneath the bar, because this is going to hold it on. Take it underneath. Pull the zip tie through. Zip ties are awesome because they move with the bar. So if you want to make it a little bit tighter, it's great because it moves with it. So just pull it in. All they had was 2 of the blue left, but I wanted to put a little bit of blue in this. So the Easter blue is pretty. Like I said, I only have 2 of those, and then I have 6 of the, or 5 of the other ones. 4. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those, and then 2 of the with the blue in it. Looks like a rainbow. It's so pretty. There we go. Pull up. Scrunch with the other hand. Pull up, and I always pull. I'm going to show you in a close-up real quick so everyone can see. It's really pretty. All right. So you're going to skip over that little bracket right there, go on to your next side, just like if we were doing a burlap wreath. And I have, like I said, I have done this a lot. I want to get this close so you can see. All right. So you're pulling with one, pulling up, scrunching with the other. Pull up, scrunch with the other. Pull up, scrunch with the other. That's all you're doing. And then you want to make sure that you scrunch this in where it's not loose and it's not going to come undone. Alright? So pull up, scrunch with the other. 2 ends with one hand, you're pulling up, you're scrunching. See how easy this is? Pull up, scrunch. Right around that bar. Alright? minimal fray. I do spray these because the mesh is a little bit different texture. Every mesh is different. I absolutely love these colors though. I gotta say that. Alright. Scrunch, pull. So when you do your inner ring, you're not going to need as much because of how tight and full your second ring is. So when you do the one next to it, 3, and between 2 and 4, you do bar 3. You're not going to need as much fabric because of how tight this is. And just pull it out. See how pretty this is? Pull it out. There we go. Zip tie. See, show you. Zip tie through the ends of the mesh. And get it as close to the bar as you can. Underneath. And you can even zip tie it inside. I move the zip ties up. Pull it through. And you're done. This is easy right here. You won't always have a little bit of... You're just going to pull that bubble through. That's totally normal when you're doing the pull through. Okay? Really easy. So let's take zip tie again. There we go. Pretty, pretty, pretty. And it's nice and full because you're going to have 2 layers on here too. So since we did this one, I'm going to go over here because we're going to do blue on one of them too. Alright. Like I said, I wanted the Easter blue to bring it out, and we're going to be adding a couple things to make it nice and festive and pretty. So, again, ends through. Let me show you again. Pull the ends through around your second bar. Alright? That's all you're doing. Take a zip tie. I go all the way to the bar. I'm going to get it as close as possible through the mesh, underneath, and you can actually put this on the outside as well. I flip them once they're completely done, so these are fizzers. Alright, here we go. And then you just pull it through. Like I said, this is beautiful mesh. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Everything from the Dollar Tree. I have a lot of Dollar Tree fans, so I've been making a lot of wreaths, but I haven't done a lot of Dollar Tree lately, and it has been a big, big request, so wanted to do something for everybody. A lot of you have already purchased this and have been waiting for me as well. So, yay, we're finally doing it. So pull. So see these little, you get little stragglers right here. All you're going to do is trim them off. And we'll go over spraying this. It doesn't, it's not like fray. It's like little loose pieces of fabric. Because it doesn't, it's not like a snag, it's just pieces, little teeny weeny pieces, which is normal because it's from friction. Alright, pull in, scrunch with the other hand. I probably could have took the blue and went into the inner ring in here. It's too late now. You don't want to pull it through and then take it apart, because then you are going to end up getting really snagged up. So you want to make sure that you have the colors where you want them, because honestly, you don't want to pull it out and restart it. There you go. That's a pin. So, like I was saying, you know those weave-in baskets we used to get when I was little? Because you got to think, I'm close to 50 years old, so we used to have, when I was little, we had the weave baskets. We didn't have plastic baskets or anything like that. That would be perfect to put in the center and put your little stuffed animals and stuff in it. That would actually be really cute. Do you know how hard it is to find them? Everything's plastic now. It's not like when I was little. So if you have a weave-in basket, that would be perfect to put in the center of this and put your stuffed animals in it. And your little chicks. So, let's see. That's all we're doing. Do you see how fast that went too? So let me get my grip again. But look at this. And then, like I said, your second layer is not much because you already pulled through. Everything is on this layer is the most fabric you're going to use. And it's going to be nice and tight, but you're not going to need much for the second pull through because it tightens up. So you want to make sure you get this nice and full. And then when you get your next one, you'll see it's really, really easy. So let me take this off. So I did want to say, I hope everybody had a happy Valentine's Day. I hope you had a good holiday. And for all of you that are single, happy Valentine's Day from me to you. Just know that you're loved. Alright? What I used to do with my kids when they were little, we used to celebrate Valentine's Day together. I used to buy them candies, chocolate hearts and stuff, and I used to tell them that it was not just a grown-up holiday, it was everybody's holiday. And I celebrated it with my children. They loved it. They absolutely loved it. I used to tell them, I love you. Happy Valentine's Day. And we just used to celebrate it with them. Make them feel included and loved. Our children are special. So, there we go. There's so much emphasis on you have to be with someone, you know. You need to just teach the kids that your parents love you too. And it's a love day. It's supposed to be a day that we appreciate each other and love one another. It's not just for couples. Okay, so there's the ends again. So I am gonna work in that other blue. There's another end. So through your mesh, underneath, through both ends, underneath. It's a lot easier than the Candy Cane wreaths, because you got your, not worried about just going over one bar like we did for the holidays. I always make sure everything's tucked in and nice and pretty. Alright. I'm going to start off with the blue, my last blue, to give it a little bit of blue. And then we'll end it with pink and yellow and purple. Here we go. Again, make sure the ends are together. Take a zip tie through the mesh, underneath the bar. Now, you guys, everyone knows that I do the 3-layer and 4-layer. So if you wanted to make this bigger, then you can do a layer right here and use zip ties to hold it in like it's a bar. If I have enough, I'll show you that too, where you can completely fill it up. But I have a tutorial on that where I show everybody where you can use all 4 bars. So I did that on my hearts, on the DollarTree hearts. We used all 4. We used the inner bar and the outer bar. That'll make it a full wreath. Just remember that it costs more to do that. So if you're on a budget, it's going to cost a little more. But it is beautiful. So if I was using lights, I definitely would probably do at least a 3-layer. So let's see. Over that bar. Really easy. I do have a couple surprises coming out as far as wreaths. Can't tell ya, but it is another request. I'm very excited to make it. I have been looking around for this stuff for about 6 months on something I wanted to do, and we are probably going to do that one next. I actually have 6 wreaths planned. I think I might do that one next because I'm very excited about it. So here we go. I do have another Easter wreath as well, so got a lot planned for us to do. Spring is here, everybody. It's just around the corner. So right now is the time to get your Easter and spring done. And I start on the summer because your seasons, you know that a crafter's season, the busiest season we have is 4th of July, Veterans Day, and then our fall and our Christmas. So I did a lot of crosses, and I hope everybody enjoyed that. I had fun doing that. So, but I had requests for Easter wreaths, so I wanted to do something Eastery. And again, we are at the last row. See how fast it was? It's really fast. Up. I'm trying to get the rest of this in here and then do one pink. Look how easy this is. Easy. Through the mesh, very bottom of it. One thing I love about zip ties, you can tweed it through any type of mesh. That's what I love. Pipe cleaners, not so much. And I like the clean backs. So, as I said, I use both, but I really like the backs to be clean. And this is easier for a lot of my students. So, there we go. Should have tightened it with this cable tie gun. There we go. So now we are going to do another roll. This one is the purple, yellow, and pink. It's got a little bit of all the colors. It's nice, pastel-y, rainbow. It's a beautiful wreath. So here we go. Let's take this again through the mesh, around to the back, underneath, flat side in. cable tie gun, which is great for all my students that have arthritis or carpal tunnel. This is easy. You'll be able to craft again. I'm trying to make things as easy as possible. Very health conscious about everything we use. So if you are using a wood burner, please, I'm begging you, wear your mask. I've gotten pneumonia twice. There is a chemical that's let off with the heat. Make sure that you're not using it around children. They will get sick. It's very harmful for your lungs. Alright? When you spray these, spray them outside, wear a mask. And both of the sprays do have a chemical. Just one is more, you can smell it more than the other. And we'll go over that as well. Because I know some of you still spray your DollarTree wreaths, which is fine. Blue must have been a popular color because that's the one they only had 2 of. I was lucky. The truck just came in yesterday, so they just got it on the shelf. So, there we go. Underneath the bar. So what I mean by that is when you get to the bracket right here and you're going on to your next section, right there, see that section, the bar, your bracket, all you do is skip over it, take both ends and pull up. And you just do the pull up and gather, just like we're doing through the whole thing, okay? That's all, and then if you have a bubble on the back side, you just tuck it in. You see how fast this is going? This is fast. Like I said, I have a lot of requests for this, so everybody was watching my Christmas ones, and they kept on asking. I was like, yes, you can do a pull through with DollarTree. I've done it already, but I figured I'd do something for everyone so they can see it firsthand. And it's an Easter wreath, so they don't have to sit there and watch all the Christmas wreaths. They can watch the Easter one. There we go. I like to pull mine out a little bit, otherwise it'll keep getting stuck to the other, to your mesh as you're pulling it through. Alright. I'm actually going to pull it out all the way because there's not a lot left. Make sure you get both ends, pull them up together. One hand you pull up, the other one you're going to gather. Alright. See how easy this is? Easy, pretty, and a lot of fun. Pull up, gather. Up, gather. Towards the end. And there we go. The end of it. Just make sure you get those ends nice making them even as possible. Zip tie. At the end, like I said, you can tweet it right through this mesh. It's really, the mesh is thin and it's easy to do. So you do want to go around the bar. There we go. Woohoo! How easy was that? See how clean it is in the back? With the pipe cleaners, it's a little bit harder. This needs to be tightened just a little more. Let's see if we can grab this up. Just want it a little more. Must have been one that I cut. There we go. Nice and tight. Alright. So let's see what else we have. So we got 2 rolls left. That was 5 rolls. There we go. This is where a lot of you request to see a close-up, so I always start from underneath, alright? So you just pull it through that bar. You're pulling it through your 3rd bar. Flip it over. It's right here. Zip tie. Flat side always in. Around both pieces. That's in half. Around your 3rd bar. Flip this in. Flip it over again. Zip tie. There we go. And one hand is going to pull up, and the other hand is going to scrunch. So that's all I'm doing. Pulling up, scrunching, pulling up, scrunching. Make sure it's in half. And this does not take a lot. As you can see, it's tight. Very tight. That's all you need in that section. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Might be able to do it with 1 roll. I usually do that. Able to do it with 1 roll. Let's see. Pushed it over your bar, around, over your bracket, around your bar. Make sure you have a grip on it because you're going to pull in, scrunch, pull in, scrunch, pull in, scrunch. Isn't that cool? And these colors are gorgeous. I gotta say, I was very, because I've never seen this color at Dollar Tree before. So great selection this year. I'm loving it. Absolutely loving this. It's beautiful. So you know what you can use the pink and yellow with, and the purple? You can take this and actually make your breast cancer wreath, because the pink is just bright, and you can add yellow and different colors with it. It would be really pretty. It's a pretty pink. Alright, so very easy to get lost in this. Just make sure you have both, and pull. Always work your outside bar first, because that's the one that fills it up. The inner bar doesn't take a lot. You're just highlighting, adding some width in with it. That's all you're doing. Alrighty. This is beautiful. Okay, I'm going over again. Pulling it through. If this is hard on your hands, you can take nothing real sharp. You don't want to sit there and prick yourself. You can take a craft stick. You can push your mesh in like that. Let's see if I can find one so I can show you. And some people, they have arthritis, like I said. I have a lot of my seniors. Take a craft stick. You can get this from DollarTree as well. And you can just push it in so you're not hurting your hands or fingers, okay? And that'll help a lot if you have hand problems. So here we go. We're not going to need much. So up, gather, up, gather. And then once this is done, then you fluff it and shape it the way you want it. I'm going to say I like this color. There we go. I missed out. To the next one already. We might only use one. It depends on how full it is. So again, over your bracket. You drop the craft stick. There you go. Take your craft stick. Just use it with your hands and push it in. Alright? That'll get you started on your next one so you're not hurting your hands. There we go. Pull and scrunch. Pull and scrunch. Make sure that that's in half. I'm pulling both of them together, and I'm scrunching over. So I'm pulling, scrunch, pull, scrunch. We are almost done. So you're gonna need at least a row and a half for the inner circle. I might just try to push as much as I can to make it 2 rows. Alright, I'm going over, pushing in. There we go. Over, craft stick. Tuck it in, ends there so you can get that in, so you're not hurting your fingers. Grab it on the other side. Make sure that it's in half. You can see it. There we go. In half. Both ends with one hand. Pull, scrunch. Pull, scrunch, pull, scrunch. Oops. Make sure it's in half and you don't lose that. There we go. Get the rest of this in. So if you were to buy these colors at another store, the combo of them, it costs a lot more than what I paid for them. Great price for pretty colors. Okay. Alright, so zip tie to end it. And if it's a little like you feel that there's too much fray on the ends, you can always trim it and just start off on your next row. You want to trim the ends of it. Okay. There we go. Betty. Alright, so it takes 7 rolls. If you want to make this a 4-layer, what I mean by that is I showed everybody on my on the Valentine's heart from DollarTree, and all you would do is you're going to take your outer roll or your inner ring and you would put this, but remember that if you're going to do that, you use zip ties to hold these in, okay? Because there's not another bar to hold it in. So all you would do is pull this through, and then you're going to use about 5 zip ties in a section to hold this on the bar so it doesn't come off. Alright? So we're actually going to finish this one up. Always tweet it in. Okay. So now that it's over and the mesh is in half, another zip tie. So it's the same process if we were doing the burlap. But with burlap, please, please, please wear your mask. Again, there's fibers that come off of it from friction that can give you lung cancer and can kill you. So please wear a mask even if you're doing the pull-through ruffle with the burlap, because it can hurt your lungs, and I mean really bad. There is a class action suit, and there's a whole bunch of people that got really, really sick from burlap. So be careful. I tried doing the pull-through and I got sick. I did. I got sick. So I'm lucky that I just got you know, pneumonia and bronchitis, that it didn't get worse than that. Alright. So here we go. Pull. Pull and gather. Pull and gather. That's all you're doing. Pull and gather. You want to try to fill this up as much as possible too, because I honestly don't like cutting mesh. So I cut a lot, don't worry, I do, but if I don't have to, I don't. Make sure both ends are in your hand. Pull. Then I like to pull out some, otherwise it's going to keep sticking to underneath of it. It's beautiful. And I do have another Easter egg, so hopefully I'll get it out today. If not, it'll be tomorrow morning. You okay? You got hiccups, honey? Is that what Miss Ginger's got, hiccups? Alrighty. Yeah, that bubbled up. Make sure that it's where it should be. There we go. Alright, we're going over the next row. Pull it over the bracket in half. You do not have to put a zip tie on it because there's already a zip tie where we started the row. Okay, so you're only putting it around that. Now when you end it, I put a zip tie. Only when you end it. This is the last one. Look how fast that was. I mean, it's probably not fast. It's probably a lot longer than I thought. But, here we go. All the way through it. Like I said, I don't like it sticking, so you can put it hanging down on the floor, so you don't want it to stick. You want to be able to move it through, but not have it stick. Okay. We're almost done. So exactly 7 rolls. That's what you're working with. That one could use some, so I'm going to push this over. Go over the bar underneath. I want to use it up without cutting it. Pushing that over, pushing the other section over. Remember, it's got a zip tie on it, so it slides right over. is the very end. There you go. Make sure it's in half. I'm just pushing it over and I can see what room I have because this is the very end of it. The very end of it. Down. Make sure you have the ends together. Alright, last zip tie. Make sure you trim all these little loose pieces and you get these little strings from friction working around the bar, okay? So you do want to make sure we trim all this off. There's those strings. And see where the end is? Right here. You're going to push all your zip ties in so you don't have to cover these. Alright, so now all you do is just fluff and shape it. How pretty is that? It's beautiful. So now, let's take that. So what I did want to do is, before we do anything else, you want to see where you want this. Alright, so I'm going to clear this off because we're getting ready to make a bow and then attach the bow onto, I'm going to put a bow right here underneath. So we're going to get ready to make it and get everything ready to attach everything on. Also, I'd want to go through, we have this, so we'll go over the confetti too. You can put, so I don't think I'm going to use all of it. You put a little bit of Easter confetti right here. So it has your bunny. And look, you can just tie it right on with that zip tie. Okay? And then we lay the bunny over it. And the bunny, all I did was take your floral wire, the bunny, and the confetti came from DollarTree. I'll put him hanging out. Take your wire and just attach it to the plastic reform underneath the tinsel. So you can move the tinsel around with your hands. It's really easy. Take the top, I'm going to take it up here, and go here and push it in. You don't even see it. Do like a little knot on it. And I'm going to take this two ends. The wire. Be careful you don't stick yourself with this wire, okay? Because it does hurt. little as it is, it hurts. It's 26 gauge, so it's real thin. It's so cute. I'm going to put that in the middle. But I do want to make a bow, so I'm going to move everything over, and then we're going to add our decor to him. But that was 7 rolls of DollarTree mesh. It wasn't a lot, so that's 7, 8, 9, and then I got all the different colors. 10, probably 11, 12, 13, because you're going to need, not all the colors. There's like 3 colors in one bag, and then I grabbed a couple other bags to mix it in. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and then eggs. It's about $16. You can probably make it even cheaper than that. I'm going to add a couple little flowers on it, so that's going to bring up the price a little more. But I'm going to move everything away from the table and bring my bow maker over here, and we'll get started. Okay, so we're using the Easter egg, and we're using the plaid, 3 rolls. We're using row C, the deluxe model of the Pro Bow. You can buy that from Regina Sellers at ProBowTheHand.com, Amazon, Craft Outlet, and Trendy Tree. So I take about 28 inches long of the 26 gauge wire. You're going to tweed it through all 3 pieces of ribbon at once. You do want to put this around your top finger, your center finger, the little piece so you can grab it. And then once, some people go around this twice around the nail, slip it underneath. It does like to get away on me, so. Alright, so all you're going to do is you scrunch it, twist. And this is easy ribbon to work with. DollarTree ribbon is a little bit thin. I like it. It's satin. It's easy to work with. For me it is. It's one of the easiest ribbons I work with. I love it. So here we go again. Not bad, $1 a roll for the pretty designs that come on it. Not bad at all. So around again. Just make sure when you do, it does, because it's wired ribbon, it's easy to flip down. So you don't want it to flip down. So scrunch it, twist, over. Now, if you need to use your spare finger, you can. A lot of people do use that. I think after you do this for so long, you just don't need it. So scrunch, twist. As you saw, all 3 rolls came loose because there's not much. It's 3 yards, which means it's only 9 feet of ribbon. Okay, so it's not a lot, but like I said, you can't beat the price. So scrunch, twist, and I do this in left hand and right hand when I make ribbons. I try to do both because I have some left-handed people as well as me. I know how to do them in both. I can do left-handed and right-handed stuff, and I've been like that most of my life. Here we go. I learned how to do right-handed because I got picked on in school back in the day. They don't do that anymore. But back in the day, you know, when I was little, I was considered different because I wrote with my left hand. So here we go. So I used to practice a lot, and now I can write with both since about, I think I was 8. So I'm going to twist this, scrunch, twist. And you're going to take make sure this is completely off, because if it's not, then you're not going to get this tight, and it will ruin the bow. So make sure it's completely off of that center finger, okay? Now, if you wanted to use your spare hand or spare finger when you're using 3 ribbons, the time to use that is at your second one, and you would put it over it. If you're using the whole roll, then I would put it on the third one if you're going to go all the way on row C, if you're using longer ribbon. So, make sure it's tight. I always make sure that it's very tight. Okay? So now, you have a choice. You can cut this in a V, and as you see, some of them are longer than the other, and we use the same amount on both of them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this all three together. This has happened to me before, so someone didn't measure it out right or something. So just cut up an angle, all three pieces, same size. And here we go. Look how pretty. Move this over. This is called your fluff box. You can buy that right from Regina. It's a little bit skinnier than mine. My husband made mine, but you can buy them right from her on ProBowTheHand.com. She is on Google too, so Amazon, you can get it. You can go right through Miss Regina. Very nice lady. Okay, just going to take this, go around your nail, make sure that it's seated nice. Remember, there's three. They do get caught. Let's say that. It's satin, so that's normal for it to get caught like that. I have to play with it with my fingers. Completely normal though. And shape it. One of my friends, her father passed away today. I just saw it. I saw it. Shelly, I love you. I'm here. You can call me. I know you don't feel like talking right now. Give your mom my love, please. Okay. See how pretty this is? It's gorgeous. So this is all Dollar Tree ribbon. Got your eggs, and then it has your, it's like a plaid, Easter plaid. It's really beautiful. Love it, love it, love it. There's your desired look. That's all you're doing. It's beautiful. Beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous. Move this over. Take our Easter. Put that there. Okay, so I'm going to take some wire because we already attached the bunny on the basket. I'm going to take a little bit of wire. You don't need much. I'm going to take it through the basket around their little frame, Dollar Tree frame. Twist it. And I'm going to cut this off. Take another piece around the bottom. twist. You want it to be tight. And we're going to take this. This is the fun part. You're going to use this bar back here. So guess what? We can hang it right from that bar without having to tweet it through. Goes right around that bar. You do want it, however, you know what? I want it to be up and not down. So why don't we do it like, I'm going to go through the mesh, move it over around the top bar. That's better. Don't worry, it's not going to ruin the look of it. Because it fluffs right back. See that? Take this, go all the way around. Make sure no sharp edges are showing. You do not want someone to get their little fingers pricked on that. Tweet it through again. You're not tweeting it through, you're just going through the mesh to the upper bar. So what I do is I try to find a section that I just started. If you can't find one, then you can stick it right through the mesh. I'll show you. Make sure you have both ends. And it sticks right through, so you don't have to worry about that either. Both pieces, make sure you get both. There we go. One and two. Around the outer ring. There's no mesh there, so this makes it easy to work with your bars. Real easy. There we go. There's your cute little bunny. Where do I want the bow? I do want the bow down here. But before I put the bow on, let's go ahead and put these in. And again, because we went around the bar with the mesh, this is easy too. So underneath the bracket, the pipe cleaner. So I'll show you in just a second. Let me get it underneath. Leave that there. So all I did was take it and tweet it right underneath the bracket, right there. Right here on the bracket. That's all I did. I'm just going to put a couple of these on. Not too many. It's because I'm putting eggs on it. One of my people must be asking why I'm doing that. Sorry. I'm putting eggs on it. That's why so it looks like a little Easter eggs throughout. You don't have to use this if you don't want to. It's giving it a little bit of color. That's all. And I'm going to use the pipe cleaner underneath it because I don't want to cut it. You won't even see it. We have some daisies. And we have some eggs. I'm going to take my glue pot, dip the egg in it, the bottom of the egg, and stick it in the, and I'm doing. You even take little eggs and put one right here. See that? How cute. Take a couple more. Scatter the confetti. And you can add any colors you want to make it pretty and yours. Another egg right there in the confetti. Another one on that side. All of the foam eggs came from DollarTree. Like I said, these are all from DollarTree. Every bit of it. So let's see. I'm going to take... Pink is going to blend in too much. What about purple? I like that yellow. I like this yellow. Take a couple yellow. A couple blue. Again, these are DollarTree daisy heads. We take some purple. Okay, now before I put these on, I'm going to put the bow on. Take it around underneath the Easter basket into the center. And yes, you will refluff your bow, which is perfectly fine once it's on here, okay? So you don't want it too low, because it'll cover up the Happy Easter, but low enough. You want it secure, so I tie it, and then I'm going to take both ends of the wire and go around that bar. See that? There we go. All DollarTree. Everything we're using today is DollarTree. So, and my store just got it in yesterday. So those of you that are looking for stuff and you haven't seen it at your store, I would go look at it today or first thing in the morning before. They usually sell out at the DollarTrees on Saturday, and by Sunday they're there till their next delivery. So I would go, you know, call them up, see if any of their Easter stuff came in. The managers are usually really nice. Like mine said, I don't know what's on the truck, but I will tell you we're out of everything. Truck comes on Thursday. Give us some time to get everything out on the shelf. So I went this morning and they had it. So, alright. So there's that. We got Happy Easter. Go at the bottom. I'm going to take a couple of the flowers. And here we go. And just put it on. Remember, it goes right through the mesh. Really pretty. Just a couple. You do not need a lot. Wear your guards on your fingers. I did not see any at Dollar Tree. I got mine at Walmart, and you can get it at Amazon online. I think I saw some a couple of years ago, but it's not a regular thing anybody carries. Joann's and them have it though, but I actually got mine online. Okay, here's the yellow one. Give it some yellow. Put some yellow on this side. Take, put blue over there. Really, really cute. Really, really, really cute. Let me take a blue right here. So the confetti is a way for me to stick the eggs on, and it gives it that Easter look. So I wanted to do something a little bit different. A lot of people are making Easter wreaths, and I didn't want to look like the same as anyone else. So I wanted to do something that was different and easy and cute. So, and like I said, I got a lot of requests to use this. So, very happy when it came in. Alright, so I actually think let me see, do we have any small ones? No, I don't have a small one, but I'll show you what I did got. My ribbon fell from another thing. Where is it? Oh, there we go. So on the blue and yellow daisies, there's a butterfly, a fabric butterfly that comes with it. Let me grab another one. And that will just give it some extra. See how cute? And it's purple. So that's going to give it a little extra, and you just dip the end. And it is fabric, so you don't have to worry about it getting ruined outside. It's just like your, it's like silky type of. So same thing we would use. It's the same material as the flowers, okay? Then I have one left. I actually think it's cute like this. Alrighty, so I'm going to let you guys see it. Everybody see it. We are at 666,000 views and almost, I think it's 7,800 subscribers. Almost. Isn't it cute? And let me pull that out a little bit. Okay. There we go. It is so cute. I want to hang it up so you can see it. It's really, really cute. So I will be right back with you if you just hold on 1 second. Much better. Okay, it's so cute. So like, share, subscribe. Remember, 10,000 subscribers, I'm giving away a zip snip. And at 850,000 views, I'm giving away a $50 Amazon gift card. Everybody, you have to be a subscriber. Everyone's eligible that subscribe to my channel. So everyone have a blessed night. I'm going to try to do one more tonight, but if I don't get it out tonight, it will be out tomorrow. Bye!